Welcome to PrimeTime's tutorial on PrimeNet and how to set up holidays. From your menu up at the top, you'll click on Configuration, down to Rule Setup, over to Holidays, and the first thing we want to do is set the actual holidays in. So we want to tell the system what your holidays are, and you see here I have Labor Day, Thanksgiving, and so forth set up in here. When you set one up, you simply click on Add New Holiday. You'll put a name in here. You'll choose the date. And select Save. Once you have all of your holidays set up in here, you can then make your holiday group or groups if you have different employees that get different holidays throughout the year, or maybe you've got part-time people that only get 4 hours for their holiday and full-time people that would get 8 hours for their holiday. In that case, you would create two groups. One of them would get the holiday and they would get 8 hours for the holiday. The other group would get 4 hours for each holiday that you put into their holiday group. So to get to the holiday groups, we're going to go to Configuration, Rule Setup, Holidays, and Holiday Groups. So I have two groups in here so far. We'll do a part-time holiday group. So I select Add New Holiday Group. I'll put the name as part-time, 6 hours. We're going to say calculate from hire date because if they haven't worked for more than 90 days, I don't want them to get holiday pay. My default pay type is holiday. Now I'm going to add my holidays to this group. Some people may have 0 here. As soon as someone's hired, if the next day is a holiday, they may give that employee a holiday. Some people have 30, 60, or 90 days probation before an employee is able to receive holiday pay. So now to add the holidays, I select and click on Add New Holiday. And I'm going to come up and choose from my drop-down. These were what we added to the holiday setup. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to select the holiday. Worked pay type. You can leave that on work, or if you have a different type of pay type that you want to come out for them working a holiday, you can select that. Maybe you have a pay type called worked holiday. That way you can track those that actually work on the holiday and pay them whatever your company policy stipulates. We see the dates are correct from here. Now, we can pay them their amount from their scheduled hours, or we can just come right in here and say 6 hours. Maybe I want to make sure they work 1 day before and 1 day after the holiday. They're scheduled days. So if they do not have a schedule set up, then we really don't want to add this in here. Because without a schedule, they would never get a holiday. Benefit if worked, yes, we want them to get the holiday even if they do work. What that means is if I come in and work 6 hours, I'm still going to get 6 hours of holiday pay on top of the 6 hours that I worked. I could select that there's an overtime premium if I worked, which means not only would I get a benefit of 6 holiday hours, but I would also, my hours that I did actually work would all be calculated as overtime or double time, or leaving these blank just regular time. I click Save, and it's set up. I can add another one. You see that this is all in here. I'll make sure we've got 6 hours. They're going to get a benefit if they do work. and I'm going to select Save. And I would continue adding the holidays that this group of employees is entitled to receive by clicking Add New Holiday and following the steps that we just did in this. Once I'm satisfied with this, I can click Save, and then I can assign my employees to it. I could go to employee details and then go one by one and edit each employee and choose holiday on the right side of their edit details. But the faster way to do this is simply select Assign Employees. And I'm going to go ahead and just click Filter. If I knew somebody's card ID and I was just using one employee, I could put their card ID and select Filter, and it would bring that employee into view. Or I could put their name, or choose their supervisor, and anybody under a specific supervisor, when I click them and click Filter, would show up here. Let's see if Jane has any. Jane doesn't have any. Maybe Vicky does. I don't see any for Vicky. And looks like, there we go. So this supervisor has employees listed under them. And I can go ahead and select the particular employees that I want to be able to receive that holiday group. Once I've got them checked, I select Confirm, and I say OK to my message up here. It tells me the employees were assigned successfully. Now, if they meet the criteria of the 90 days, they will get holiday in their time card when it does come around. Setting up holiday onto an employee using the details, you would click Employee, Employee Details. You would then go and select an employee. On the right-hand side under Holiday Plan is the particular groups that we have. You see here the part-time 6-hour that we just created. We could select this. Scroll down to the bottom, and you notice we've got full-time here. Well, if these may be part-time, I should probably change this to part-time. And then I select Save. That's how to add a holiday to one employee.